And that's not uncommon. I mean, many of you, if I were to ask for a show of hands, I think there are many people in this room who would say, my earthly father, perhaps there were good things about him, but I didn't get a full-orbed picture of the nature of God from my earthly father. And that's sad, and certainly as Christian fathers, my desire, and I know many of you here, that's your desire, is to reflect that character of God. But it's not necessary. You look at Ezekiel 18, and there you have the story of several generations. And there can be a wicked parent who has a righteous child. God in his grace interrupts the cycle, and he interposes his grace into a person. So my response to you would be, just share the full expression of the gospel. Yes, the holiness of God, but also the grace of God, the love of God that motivated him to send his son. Those things, the full gospel that the scriptures teach, and that will be the balance she needs. And in the end, you're not going to convince her over what she saw. It will be the power of the gospel itself. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, Romans 1, for it is the power of God unto salvation to all those who believe. James 1, I love the way James 1 puts it. Look at James 1, verse 18. In the exercise of God's will, he brought us forth. Literally, he birthed us. Talking about the new birth. In the exercise of God's will, he birthed us by the word of truth. And so that's the way it's going to happen. So you just come back to the basic truths of the gospel that show that amazing balance between God's holiness and his love and grace shown to us in Christ. And pray the Lord uses that it bears fruit in her life.